Du Bois.
Dude, welcome everybody to BrokenTv, your favorite show on the internet with your favorite host on the internet. I'm seeing the broken artist. Right here we got Mark Parker. Right here we got KPZ. Over here, shoot your shot, Jake.
Sure.
Right here, Big Way, don't play. Right. Oh no, wait, KP the Entertainer. You still rocking with that?
KP the Entertainer.
Alright, KP the Entertainer over here. Bitch in the back doing what he usually do. Shout out No Face. We got No Face. We got Villa in the back. To the motherfucking.
Yeah.
And a big shout out to everybody watching right now, you know? So we fuck with y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is episode 11. You know what I'm saying? We got. Shit is moving. Shit is looking good. But boom. Before we get into topics, we're going to give a good 10 seconds to young soldier King Von, who recently died of gun violence. So we're going to start that up right now. Let's give him 10 seconds.
We not from 63rd.
That's good. Thank you, everybody, for that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out King Von. And that's pretty much the first topic we're going to start with. King Von, how old was he? 26, died in Atlanta. Rondo, whole situation. We ain't here to gossip.
We don't know the whole verse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Cops clapping, they were saying ops clapping, they were saying his homies ran on him.
Yeah, it's just a crazy
All
story.
bad.
It's a whole bad story, you know what I mean? And then it's bad that how the media doing it. And the media always do this shit, like tells people like to pick a side on who they fuck with and who they don't. These was like two young niggas, you know what I'm saying? Probably influenced in the wrong way at the start, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, it's all bad how it's like everything is portrayed. And then everybody's just like, oh, you gotta pick a side, you go with 4K Trey, and that shit is just stupid.
What's 4K Trey?
What's that?
That's
NBA young boy click.
Oh, okay.
Nah, it's not even that. It's just
Before this.
I fuck with both of them. You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't at the first, in the beginning, like when I first got put on to both of them, I didn't fuck with them. I didn't fuck with Young Boy at first. I didn't fuck with really King Von at first. But then I started late fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? My Stanley, he always played these niggas. You know what I'm saying? He always played like, yeah, fuck with, you know what I mean? But I ain't really. You know what I'm saying? My son singing, he never fuck with. He don't fuck with that shit.
Oh, right.
I fuck with both of them. They two young niggas.
It's drill music, that drill shit.
It's not. They two talented young niggas at the top. Like they just young successful niggas. I just fuck with young successful niggas.
You was probably fuck with a couple.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even about like me liking their music. They just young and successful. Like I fuck with that shit. Like they on at the top of their game. Ye's at the top of charts, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
At the same time, we gotta realize, you get what I'm saying? I'm not one to, you get what I'm saying, judge, you know, niggas for in the streets doing their thing, you know, gang rapping, whatever you claim being in the streets is doing what you gotta do. I would never judge anybody. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive or whatever it means necessary, you got what I'm saying? But I am not one, you feel me, to promote gang violence and all that shit, you get what I'm saying? Because at the time of crisis like that we living in right now, you know, just the whole Black Lives Matters movement, you know, we contradict our own movements. Like people, you know, we have to stress that, you know, we out here really killing ourselves. You get what I'm saying? More or less, you know, whatever reasoning you got behind it, whatever the case, that's y'all in these predicaments for a reason. But at the same time, those be the niggas. At the same time, I don't want to see supporting Black Lives Matters and shit, because y'all the main niggas that's, you feel me, really still out here killing each other over what? You get what I'm saying? Like, what is you niggas really still killing each other over? It's either bitches or some hate and shit. Like, really, like, what is you get what I'm saying? Like, besides, you know, somebody doing some funny shit, clicking at your man's, obviously retaliation,
but who's to say that
where's all this shit starting from? Like, what is you nowadays, what do you really got to hate on? Or you get what I'm saying? Like
the industry, they set up beats for these niggas type shit. And like, to like, make they views and shit go up. So like, if you an upcoming rapper type shit, you at the top of your game, they'd be like, It would start as some fake shit, but then it would end out with some.
Yeah,
real
it
shit,
started
you
out some
know what I'm
like,
saying?
but even you got even niggas like you feel me, Lil Durk now making Instagram live videos, making like incriminating yourself. Like, what are you doing? You are a multi-millionaire nigga. You have no time for this.
Shit.
No disrespect. You get what I'm saying? You rap for yours,
money.
all that. I get it. Social media is at an all-time high right now. How you make $1, but nigga. You are on social media. 600 Breezy, all these niggas. Y'all are on social media.
Yeah, I ain't like that.
Incriminating yourself. Bro, them niggas is all.
He made an R.I.P. post about King Von and then 6ix9ine comment trying to clown. That's why he deleted his whole IG, so he won't entertain this shit. Because at the end of the day, he's still not disrespect.
Shit like that though. Like,
at the end of the day, he's still.
You know what I'm saying? You niggas need to promote it better,
you really
bro.
don't know.
I ain't saying, you feel me, don't get back for your man.
Don't.
Just you niggas be really out here contradicting yourselves. Fucking,
it's not every day.
Yeah.
it's just a lot, man. But
big R.I.P. to
big
him.
R.I.P. to King Von, man.
And to anybody else who was injured that night. We ain't one side of it. There's no
There's
lives.
a few other people that died.
No lives should be lost in these situations, especially when it could have been avoided. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All the shit is over game shit.
That shit was stupid.
And whack shit. Is this? I saw a tweet where it said his girl said his last words was some shit like, "Y'all let them niggas get me, don't cry," or some shit.
Cause y'all let them get me or some shit like that.
His last words,
Something like running or something.
Nah, that's crazy. If that's your last words to your homies, that's deep and that's crazy. But
That's great.
that's a whole nother story. Prayers to Dirk and his family and everybody else that's affected by it. We gonna get into the next shit. Good news.
Yeah.
Biggie and Whitney Houston is going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So a quick little shout out to them.
That's
You
really
know what I'm saying? It takes these people to be dead for years, but whatever. We gonna take it how we get it.
Why was Biggie nominated in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I mean, that's just what it's called. All type of artists. They got R&B.
It's just, yeah, it's like for
It's not for the genre of rock and roll though, right?
They have all
Nah.
different types.
for that type of people too, type shit. Cause you when like a lot of different people was listening to their music too at that time.
Yeah, that too.
For the it's for a song I think too. It's for one of the songs he made. I think it's either Juicy or
Party in USA. He made one like that too.
yeah, one of them shits. It's one of them shits, but he got inducted to the Rock and Roll Fame. It's because of the songs, like that song we made for like niggas rock. Like, he had a lot of niggas.
Party in USA shit.
So yeah, shout out to
Yeah, that was great.
shout out to the Rock and Roll Hall of
You know,
Fame
Whitney, she went crazy.
for doing the right thing right there.
That's a fact.
She probably did song for fucking rock stars.
But we go boom. Obviously, it was a big week. Last week we was talking about elections and shit. Now we got a new president than we had last week.
Yeah, definitely
Go ahead,
get the
we got
expression
Joe
opinion
Biden.
now that shit don't matter.
And I'm here to open the floor. We got Joe Biden as president. How's everybody feeling about that right there?
We knew what Trump had in store, what the fuck he felt about us, all that shit. And I'm not saying I fuck with Trump, but we don't know shit about Biden. Everybody was just wanting Trump out, just wanting Trump out. But niggas really
Nah,
don't
it's a
know.
lot out there, bro.
It's just certain shit, but we don't know what's his plans for us, though. I'm
It's
saying,
a lot out
what's his
there.
plans for us? What he gonna do for us? Like, you know how Trump even like, I'm not even trying to be on the money situation. Like, he was signing bills for money and shit. You don't hear shit about Biden saying that shit. You don't hear shit about Biden saying nothing really. You just hear him saying, Trump this, Trump that, Trump that. What are you gonna do for us? What's your plans for us, my boy? Like, what you got in store for people? That's because COVID, just like he said before the show started, COVID supposed to be rising by January. That shit rises to a certain point, we're gonna shut down again. What are you gonna do for us? Trump already had the shit rolled out, mapped out for us already, on deck. Even though, you know, he's
It's not
dickhead
even
and
the
shit,
fact
but
that, you know what I'm saying, what
What
he
he
gonna
gonna
do for us.
what these 4 years you gonna do, Biden? Show something for us, these 4 years. What you got for
I
us?
mean,
That's it.
whatever he said what he was gonna do now, you know what I mean? He's in the office. Congratulations to him.
But this
You know
the
what I mean? But
slime
now
part.
he has
Oh yeah,
to,
boom.
This
he
the
has
slime
to
part.
prove
You wanna
himself.
tell me
We
something
got a first black vice female president. shout out to that. Even though we don't know about her either.
No, we know about her. Camilla Harris. That's fucked up what she was doing in Cali, bro.
Put them on.
We not gonna talk about that right now.
Yes, I feel like people shout on that.
Oh, so
I feel like
if
people
y'all know
shout
about
that
her, you know that she has imprisoned thousands and thousands of black men in
yeah,
Cali,
we
building
recognize
prisons
it,
and
though.
all of that. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah, yeah.
Sorry, my fault. Now go ahead.
You sure?
We gonna pay back off that
Okay,
shit.
boom. That my thing about Camilla Harris, right? In Cali, she's passing laws, building prisons, and imprisoning black men. Black men is trying to get out on some. Yo, I ain't do it. She's declining the shits back and forth. You feel me? With his man Clinton in '94, when they passed the Third Strikes You Out, the crime bill, everybody started getting locked up back then. You feel me? So they both dirty. I ain't fucking with them. I'm good.
That's what I just said.
It's my fault. And it's just crazy how like what he said about her. That and plus to add on, she's a black first vice president female ever.
Bro,
We ain't get no celebration, no praise.
because you black don't mean that you gonna help me out.
No, I'm not saying it should be though. But
No,
the
it
shit,
shouldn't.
the shit.
It's not about
That's
your
what
particular
That's
race.
what people think, man.
You should. Yo,
You should help your race.
Your race out. What the hell? The Chinese help Chinese out.
Yeah.
The white help the
I
whites
like,
out.
but what if you're raised?
If you're in a position and you know what's going on with your
What if you're
peoples, you're
raised
not gonna
with
help people's
white
out.
people?
My main
And that's why. And that's why.
is not
And that's why we're last. And
specifically
that's why we're last.
help you out.
And that's why we're last.
Everybody's
And that's why we're last.
equal.
No, not to the whites, not to the Asian, not to the Spanish. No, nigga, that's where we're last. We don't think for us. We think for self. We supposed to think for our people. Bro. That's why the main reason these whole years, bro.
It's hard to do that
That's why the Asians is first in everything.
Over here,
In
it's
every
so
black.
diverse.
And you have a
can't-
presidential position and you're not worrying about black people.
You're trash. You
fucked up.
should go fuck yourself.
Yeah, you're fucked
Go
up.
fuck yourself.
I don't care how you put it. If you are black and you are in that house, you should have an agenda that's for black people.
Okay.
Because all these white
So,
presidents is doing it.
You think
All these white presidents is
Obamacare
holding
was
down this.
specifically for black people?
He didn't. That's the problem.
Do I think Obamacare was for everybody? He didn't make it for black. He didn't even make it a black thing.
At the same time, he's one of those
He wanted everybody equal though.
that got considered as he did nothing.
He wanted everybody equal
I
though.
mean, fuck Obama.
He did.
Exactly,
He wanted-
because that's what the point is. It's not a lot. It's not a handful of
I
niggas
know,
like
but
Obama,
I'm just
bro.
trying to say on
Right.
in real life facts. At the end of the
What,
day,
louder?
a white person in power is going to think about their people first. An Asian person will think about their people
Nigga,
first.
what is their people? Whoever works for his fucking company. Whoever works for their business. It ain't their people. You think they literally singling out black people? Get that shit the fuck out your mind.
I'm trying to get out my mind.
You
man.
think
I'm
like
trying to get out my mind,
purposely
but
a
at the
black
end of the
person
day,
is singled out?
You can't
like,
get out your mind. You
in
can't
today's
bro.
world. Like,
Yeah, it's still racist to the end of the day. You get pulled over right now.
This is crazy,
You get pulled over
bro.
right now the way we look, bro.
I think what? The way we look what? Unless I give them suspicion they have nothing.
You get pulled over because you're black.
Don't even.
You a
Wait,
wild
wait,
shit.
you think that happens?
Pulled over?
You think that happens, Keith?
Bro, you get pulled over because you're black, whatever.
You think they bug you when they say that, right?
Yeah, you
I mean,
live.
You think they make it
yeah,
up?
I seen it. I haven't seen it personally.
We been there personally. We got pulled over.
Not because we were
What?
black, nigga.
Bro, when we all left Dave and Buster's and I was driving.
Because you
And
was
more-
driving
and
back,
no,
you
bro,
hear that?
no, bro.
When we all
got-
left Dave and Buster's while I
when
was
we all
driving.
left work,
That's
and
just
Maury was the
suspect.
only light person in the car. The cop looked directly at Maury. Maury was like, "Yeah, we was at work." Showed him the hat, everything. That's when we got left. Before that, when we was asking us mad questions, press us and shit. It was me, it was all of us in that shit. Y'all remember that?
You was driving?
Yeah, I was driving my grandmother's car, picking niggas up.
That sounds familiar.
Cause niggas was all got at the same time. I got early. I was like, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
get
I
my
remember that
car.
one,
Yo, God forbid.
And more
if
people
I-
too.
you
More
feel
was like,
me?
if it
If
wasn't
I
for
ever
me,
go to jail, if I
being
can't
super
stop.
but it
black.
happens though. It does
I got-
happen.
I got-
It does
That's what I'm
happen.
saying.
It does
Racial
happen.
profiling
check it out,
doesn't
check it out.
exist,
Remember
man.
that shit, right?
Profiling.
Check it out.
Thank you.
It
I got
doesn't.
Like 5
more
years.
than enough time.
Remember I did a morning shit.
God
It was
forbid,
night
you know,
shit.
knock on wood, blase. I've never felt like I got profiled off of my
Never in your
skin
life.
Cause maybe you was
Keith,
doing
one
something
time,
stupid
bro.
that made it so
One
you
time.
should have got
And
pulled
you
over.
want to know what was the situation?
This nigga drives crazy.
Do you want to know what the situation? We got profiled as, you get what I'm saying? The call got caught up, a group of black kids, there was gunshots in that area. Suspiciously, one of them have a gun. cops ran down on first group of black kids they seen in that area. That's the only time I felt like it was profiled. Why? Because I was in an area where gun attainment was happening, or whatever the case. You get what I'm saying? There was a reason. There was suspicion.
So
you get what I'm saying? There wasn't no...
You're admitting that you were a suspect at the moment because you were black.
I guess.
No,
we were the
nigga,
only black...
Crazy.
We were all the only black group.
So what is
of kids? Like, there's gunshots. You're in public.
That's not a good reason.
My nigga, you have to think
all
logic.
Black people can be
No, not stop all black people. The call was there's a group of black kids.
Okay.
My nigga, in that area. Not down the block. Not by Sunoco.
Can't be more specific.
Investigate.
Can't be more specific. You can't tell me.
Investigate.
You can't. I'm the cop. Though. You can't tell me.
Nigga, I gotta call that one of you niggas got guns.
Be more specific. A group of black kids. I could be driving down the street right now. I see
it's mine.
Two big groups.
Yeah, bro. I would never support police brutality. Don't get it twisted. I would never enforce. What's that shit? Intensive force or whatever the case. I would never support none of that shit. But if God forbid, if I ever was a cop, if I was a cop, just like we have black brothers and sisters that are cops, you think they want to do what they have to do to certain black people? But no, but when you have
one black cop looks out for them. One black.
What do you mean? That's what I'm saying. That be the fucked up mentality in your head. Even when it be people that, even when you're in the wrong and you see a black people, you see a black person show up at the scene, you expect everything to be all fine and dandy. Even when you're in the wrong, you sound just as crazy trying to use your black person as a black card. Like, what the fuck, my nigga? Like, niggas don't use their people in a righteous mind or a righteous way.
Have you ever been in a car with a white person driving?
we use our people as a get by.
They drive
like, that shit is whack, bro. Like, we don't appreciate our people, my nigga. Like, I swear to God, anytime you in a black or a white scene and you see a black brother, he gonna look out. He gonna do this. Like, nigga, no, he not. And stop expecting that. That's like with that whole discount shit as a business. You expecting a discount, nigga? I am a business.
I pay full price.
But yes, it is, bro. Stop looking for a way out.
If you are a black cop, you should be looking out for black people.
Bro, that is not my job. My job is to protect all.
If you know,
if I was a black cop,
like, what do you mean? My job is not to single out.
In today's day and age, you a black cop, you should know off the back of your hand since you was a child what was going on to us black kids.
So he doesn't even know what's been happening
like, what the
in the
fuck,
last
bro?
2020, bro. He didn't know what happened to shit.
That never happens to Keith. He doesn't.
The niggas just not.
That.
The niggas just not loot that shit for what they
get
get killed.
You can see.
The niggas not turn up because he ain't get no justice, right? Bro, mad shit happened. You don't get no justice, bro. They just killed a whole female in her crib.
We misconstrue everything.
Unarmed.
Misconstrue.
Right on camera.
Let's say you driving and there's a cop behind you. You ain't got nothing in your car. You don't get nervous?
Bro, no disrespect. I'm sorry, bomb and shit. You don't even got your L's. So you should even feel more scared behind the fucking wheel. What you mean? You could just be driving anytime. You could just be driving late night. A cop pull you over. Let me see your license. You don't got a license? Who car is this? It's not your name because you don't got L's. It can't be your name. Okay, why you got this car?
That's a lie. See, you don't know your business. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You can take a whole car out with a permit and everything. It don't matter. You can purchase a car.
What happens after that?
What are you talking about?
Extra for that.
No, you don't know what you're talking about until you go through that situation. Tell me. You don't know. You can get insurance and everything. You can get registration, everything. Nigga.
From what? From daytime. Correct. To be correct. When you have permit, you're supposed to drive with a licensed driver in the car. In the car.
That's a myth.
It's not a myth. That's facts.
Bro, you just gotta know your rights and know what you're doing.
Hold on, yo, listen to what Dave Chappelle said about this.
I hate Dave Chappelle, so I'm sorry.
Whoa.
It's not funny to me.
This morning, after the results came in,
I knew that for years.
got 10.
I didn't know nothing for years.
Not funny.
That's
Dave,
new
who's your favorite
information.
comedian?
What's gonna happen?
Dave Chappelle will snap, crackle, and pop whoever the fuck you would have said, nigga.
To me,
Like, for
I
real.
watched mad of his shit when I was a kid.
No, all jokes aside.
Not funny, bro.
The only nigga.
Chappelle show's on Netflix right now. Go learn something, my
I
brother.
swear to God.
Dave Chappelle is not
In my
funny.
eyes, the only nigga.
He a real ass
The
nigga.
only
He did
nigga that's
mad real
competing
shit.
with Dave Chappelle
He did
is
mad
Bernie
real
Mac.
shit. I looked up to him.
You the only one
Listen, boom.
that's
I'm not
competing.
knocking was it the achievements he did.
That
and shit,
would be a
but
joke
all
off of
funny
the
shit.
year.
I don't feel like I can't like.
Have you really watched this?
Yes, bro. I sat hours with my uncle and watched this nigga.
Bro, if
They
you
be
don't
chatting,
think the Dave
I laughed
Chappelle
at
show
certain
is
shit.
not funny,
Listen, I laughed at certain shit, but I ain't like die laughing.
Yeah.
You can't
But
breathe.
still
laughing.
made
who is it,
laugh.
Crackhead Larry?
No.
That
Ashley
whole
Larry?
Ashley Larry.
That whole concept is die hard funny.
Yo. I saw it at the dice game. Blew the smoke. Oh, that shit went A. Yo, you're bugging. But listen to what my son had to say.
Crackhead won't come to the scene like y'all need some.
And she said the world feels like a safer place now that America has a new president.
No, you got play.
And I said, well, that's great, but America doesn't.
Listen, this
This
is Dave
morning after the
Chappelle.
results came in, got a text from a friend of mine in London. And she said the world feels like a safer place now that America has a new president. That's great, but America doesn't. Do you guys remember what life was like before COVID?
Right.
I do.
I do.
It's a mass shooting every week. Anyone remember that? Thank God for COVID. So they had to lock these murderous whites up, keep them in the house.
He's not funny. That's why he's funny. He says the realest shit and makes it a joke,
Yo,
bro.
my nigga, that's moderate funny.
That's crazy right there to even think
No
of that setup,
recyclement,
bro.
nothing.
Yeah, that's a crazy.
What are you talking about,
that
bro?
was
Shout out to Dave Chappelle, my nigga.
Goated, my nigga.
Goated, nigga.
Because everybody think, because that's true. Everybody think everything is good now that old Trump is out
What
of
was the
office.
rumor has it?
No.
I think they gave Netflix
No.
gave my son
Shit
60
been-
mil.
shit, and that's what I was trying. That's my only.
That's just Netflix.
Shit
For
been
just
fucked
3
up.
stand-up specials.
60 mil, bro.
For
Like,
just 3
Now you know.
stand-up
Now
specials.
you wonder why Monique was mad when she tried to get a deal. And
That's
they
20
gonna
million
get
in 3 every wait, it's 20 million in 3 years.
You know what I was saying? though?
That's crazy.
That's true because everybody feel like
You gotta
that
listen
they
to
are
Tom.
motherfucking safe now that Trump is out of office. It's not really.
It's gonna
I
be
mean, we
worse.
gonna see what happens just like we do with every other president we have. We
that's
don't
in the
never
pit
know.
with them two motherfuckers sitting next to each other. Scandalous.
I heard it's a button
Look
in the
like something.
motherfucking Oval Office where them niggas can blow everything the fuck up.
It probably is.
That's
Yo,
all. We just need to worry about the nigga that don't press
This
that
shit's something off a fucking TV show that's on Netflix series right now. Like,
The big red button, nigga. They press
Yeah,
that
I'm
shit.
proud of Trump for not pressing it.
Cause Trump probably almost
You got
pressed
your
that shit a couple
They probably
times.
had to restrain him, like, Mr. President.
Swing on
no."
side.
on his way out.
Oh. Down. I just text you.
Hold on, let me see. Alright, so right. Funny shit. Funny shit. Let's get into some funny shit. Oregon. They just made every drug legal. Crack, heroin, mushrooms, acid, all type of shit. So my whole question is, when we going to Oregon?
Next year.
what you trying to say?
So we got
Everything.
mushrooms,
We
nigga.
sell crack.
What are you talking about?
That is crazy.
What? What you doing? It's legal.
Yeah,
We can
bro.
go set up a legal
What the
factory, a
fuck?
legal
Not
store,
selling those
cooking
cracks.
crack. We can hire people to
Yeah.
feed rock, feed
Next
mix
subject.
it.
Next
That's
subject.
insane.
Yeah, right.
Next
Question.
That's insane.
Question.
How
Question. Who you gonna sell it to?
Whoever I'm trying to get it. They said all drugs.
Yeah, get out of here. Move.
But yeah, it's legal in
It's
Oregon.
niggas like that kill me in this world.
Mom told me about
Ain't trying to
black
get-
people. You gonna sell it to us, nigga?
Audience, they not.
$2.
They not trying to get
Get
it.
out of here, nigga.
Whatever, man. Niggas like you, man.
Alright, so on this show, we will all say what advocate we spoke is it.
Even Chaz just says, shh, you got like, come on, bro.
Alright, chill.
Started going
We're
crazy
gonna go
real
to the
quick.
next
Come
topic.
on,
We're
what's
gonna go to
the
the
next
next topic.
topic?
So we gonna teach you how to cook the shit. Sell it, pack it, get crazy.
Wrap it up.
You just took it to Frank right
Send it
there.
up.
You took it to Frank. Yo,
Right
you know
there.
named Frank Lucas, huh?
Yeah,
Frank.
American gangster out of nowhere. That's crazy.
Yo, bro.
Right? Italy chopper.
That's the thing, yo. What type of time you dealing with, man?
Let's get to the next topic.
Alright,
You probably think about 100 shits in the stand at one time.
Italy chopper. He be doing.
Narrow it down.
He's been doing meditation and whatnot.
My son getting his mind
A
right.
little mental healing and shit. He has done an interview where he downplayed weed. And we are weed advocates here, right? We all You know.
Yes.
Okay, he said weed was stopping him, was stopping his willpower, as in his power to do shit he had to do.
Ambition-wise.
Don't get it twisted. I'm all for weed. But when you put time out for a certain thing, you're not using your full potential for what you can be using it for.
It depends how
That's
you're
an
using
excuse.
it.
That's an excuse. You know why?
It's not
It's time. It's times when we got up,
That's just
not
being in
waking
denial.
day, did what we had to do throughout the day, and then cycle got fried rice.
That doesn't
What
justify
you
the
mean? What you
Chicken
same.
mean?
fried rice.
What you mean? What you mean? We had set a plan like, yo, boom, we gotta do something in the morning.
mean,
You can just get up.
There are
and do it.
more important things you can
That's
be
a
doing.
personal statement. He
in
made it
life.
personal for him, so that's how he
That's
feels.
just his opinion.
Bro, that's what's up. That's why I
So
was
that's how he
asking
feel
him.
about him. I mean,
Cause I remember in school, right? Boom. When I first was smoking, when my parents first found out I was smoking weed and shit, I was doing bad in school at the time. They was assuming them two things had to do with each other.
They correlate.
You know what I'm saying? They saying you doing bad in school because you smoking all this weed. I just wasn't going to school
Because you wanted to do what?
because I was smoking weed. But listen, it wasn't because that's not the same thing. That's
Wasn't
the,
because you high.
yeah,
Because
I
you
wasn't
wasn't there.
feeling because I
you
was
can't say
high.
that's the same thing.
I wasn't feeling because I was high. I was feeling because
You
I was
wasn't
fucking
feeling-
around. I was leaving
It's
school.
look.
It's niggas
I feel like
It's
I-
not
I got
because you
friends
was
that
when
didn't
I started
smoke.
going
Bro,
to
I got
school.
friends that didn't smoke, that didn't want to go to school.
It's not
so
because
that's
you
not
dumb.
When I started going to
It's not
school,
because you didn't get the
I still
material.
It's not. That's why
You
I didn't
just
like
wasn't
weed.
going
Is
to
not
class.
stopping you from
So
going to
that
school.
causes you to get bad
That's not
grades
stopping you.
upon time.
do the weed.
You can change that if you went to school and not went and smoked weed.
No.
But here's my purpose.
No.
I smoked the same amount of weed.
No, because there's
I just
people-
went to school and did my work.
No, this
I was
niggas that
still
don't
just-
smoke weed, bro. That don't fuck with school.
fails.
That's not the topic.
That is. What do you
That is.
mean?
That's
That
the whole
is.
thing.
You're saying.
Does weed stop
You're
the
saying
will?
weed
No,
is
he
stopping.
said no. He specifically said that's
Because
what
he smokes
was
weed.
doing.
No, yeah, he
No, I was
That is
leaving
the
school.
reason.
But you got friends
Yo, you
that
niggas
also
bugging right now.
No,
y'all not,
nigga.
y'all
Bro, we was all
Wow.
smoking in school.
Exactly. What are you talking
We
about?
all passed.
Yo, my nigga,
I ain't gonna lie though.
if I was failing a class, I obviously
It
wasn't
wasn't because you
understanding
was too
material.
high, bro. It wasn't
Never.
because
No.
okay.
Jay, that's what
I'm
we
not
said.
saying that. I'm not saying that
You're
though.
not-
You said specifically you were failing and getting in trouble because you were going to school, leaving school to smoke.
No.
No,
Parents'
because he was
reason.
leaving. Yeah, that was he said. His
My
parents.
parents were saying you needed to stop smoking
And I
weed
asked you,
because your dumb ass is failing.
why were you
testing
failing?
And
You
I'm
said
like,
because
no.
I was going to smoke.
He wasn't going to school.
He wasn't going to school.
I wasn't feeling because
What
I
were you
was
going
He
to
was.
do?
smoking.
55.
I could have been not
Yo,
going to
he's
school
gonna be a
and
crazy.
eat cheeseburgers, nigga. I still would have been
Yo, bro,
failing.
nah, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, no
He
face.
didn't want to go to school, so if he didn't want to go to
You're
school, he went to
being in
smoke.
denial.
That's
Oh,
not
that's
in
the
denial.
facts right there.
That's not in denial, bro.
You niggas are bugging right
That's
now.
not in
Can I
denial.
please get some courtesy from the
That's
lovely
not in denial,
audience?
bro.
Are these guys being in
Audience.
denial
Bro,
right
there's
now?
people that don't go to school that don't smoke.
Right.
So what do they?
That has nothing to do with
That's
that.
called
When
pure
you
laziness.
gave
That's
a
not lazy,
reasoning,
nigga. Some people. So
Yo,
what
bro.
do you mean?
some
kids
niggas
feel like they don't
some
need
niggas,
school.
some niggas jack that and say, yo, I'd rather not go to school because I could be out making some money. I'd rather could not go to school because I was out fucking some bitch. Or you specifically said, I wasn't going to school because I'd rather pretty much go smoke some weed.
I mean, that's what he wanted
There's
to
not,
do.
I mean, stop trying to belittle or justify. That's
That's what he
what happened. That's what he
I
said.
see what part you're getting.
You get what I'm saying? You had a choice and you chose to do you. And that doing you has consequences.
But
It doesn't
You know
it's
that.
like he
You
said,
know that.
it's not
You know
that
that.
your parents
You know
think,
that.
what the fuck, you stupid? Why are you failing? No, you're not going to school, so you are getting in trouble because of that.
That's why.
It's not mixing, it's
no,
not.
I was in trouble, and they
So going back to the initial
if you stop smoking
initial
weed, your ass gonna start
conversation,
failing.
why he downplayed weed, because it takes your mind off the right things you sometimes are supposed to be doing.
It's all.
But
You
he
choose,
is
you
all
rather
true.
do something.
That's sometimes though. It depends.
You get what I'm saying? No.
For everybody, he said.
No, for himself, for himself.
Yeah, so
But it
you're
is
not
a
gonna
general
put that on
statement
everybody.
that is supposedly true.
That's
Like,
not for everybody. Though. I feel like he
It
felt
is-
that for him.
And that's
I know.
that's
What do you
in
mean?
denial
That's
at its
not-
finest.
No, it's not.
Yes,
He
it
felt
is,
like he.
bro.
What do you mean?
All right,
There's
I get
people
it.
that smoke and
Yes,
yeah.
like rappers and shit. They toke
No,
up
it's not
like
rappers.
all
Not just
sorts.
rappers.
They
Not
toke
just
up while they
rappers.
working.
Not just rappers.
You get what I'm saying? Like
No,
they,
not just rappers.
it's motivation for them. Yes, like Shit like that. Like that's
different people.
Other what? Give me another
Different
concept.
strokes for different folks.
Motherfucker.
Cool. That's a great.
That's why he said
So-
for me.
So
you can't take his personal statement and
So
put
give
it on
a
everybody.
so give a
because everybody don't
scenario
feel like
to
that.
back up
I don't feel like
that quote.
What?
Give a scenario to back up that quote. Different strokes for different folks. Give up a scenario that backs up that
Well, a
quote.
successful person
People can
that
function without weed.
No, like give a scenario.
For
Like he
what?
said.
Different strokes for different folks.
Like he said, that's for
different
him.
strokes. Yeah,
He
different
give us
strokes.
some scenario. Like I said, I gave him rappers smoke weed because they
You said give a scenario for different strokes for different folks.
like I said, are you what?
I'm asking you a question. You're not saying yes or no. You keep saying
No,
like I
weed
said.
is medical.
I asked you a question. You said like I said.
No, because it's like you didn't hear what we was originally talking
No,
about.
that's why I asked the question. I said,
And I-
did you say
I'll give you a
scenario?
Yes, I did. I said rappers smoke weed to help them make music.
Not just rappers.
They do it. You get what I'm saying? So give me a scenario where weed is proficient in your life when doing something better.
When I'm making clothes.
My grandmother smokes weed.
I
Boom.
smoke all the
My
time.
grandmother.
That's good. That's good. You smoke and you make your clothes. You're not doing nothing non-productive. Smoking is nothing productive when you're just doing it. It's your downtime. It's your rightful downtime. You get what I'm saying? But is
it's
it?
not
Be honest.
stopping me from
Are you
making
doing
clothes.
anything productive? Now, what?
It's
Like I said,
that sells weed. That smoke weed.
I understand that. Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? It's taking your time away from something you can be doing productive.
Sometimes
No,
I'm
dispensary
reading
is
But they're
something.
productive at
When
their
they're-
job.
when
Even
they're
if they work
You know
at
what I
the
mean? That's
dispensary,
what-
still being
smoking, I
productive.
mean,
And you probably only say this
Keep
because
mine.
it's illegal out here. It's places, it's countries
Help
that's
smoking
weed that's legal. You go
helps
work
my
while you smoke.
thoughts.
You can sit there at your fucking desk and smoke a clip
Feel
while you
me?
work.
Without I don't smoke,
What the
I'll be
fuck he
thinking
said?
my mind be, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
So
when I
so
smoke,
you're saying
it
weed
helps
keeps you
me.
more focused.
Yeah, it keep me focused. It helps my mind think better. You know what I'm saying? It helps me concentrate better on what I'm wanting. Say if I want to read something, say I'm reading or I'm, you know what I mean, watching something. Feel me? That's what we supposed to be. And for the most part,
Love it.
I like
Certain people
weed.
can
You
smoke
know what I'm
weed,
saying?
that's different.
That's what I do. I have stopped smoking weed
Sickness,
before.
seizures,
You know,
and shit like
everybody,
that.
you know what I'm saying? I stopped smoking weed before. Yeah, it's all like that though.
So what's the longest you ever stopped smoking weed?
6 months.
Yeah, it was in
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And I could have smoked the weed too.
I was just saying, it might not
They
even
go
go
by.
back to a week.
I wanted to see how I could go out.
He never had a day off. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
This the activist right here.
But look,
The prophet of this shit.
use that mind state. I
You know what I
never
mean?
had a day
You
off.
never
So
had a
you
day
don't know.
off.
So you don't know what it's
You
like.
never had a day off. You know what I mean?
Just use that mind
Came out the
state.
womb with a clip.
I never had a day off.
What do you mean, man? Like a smoker?
I'm always in
When
my
you started,
mind
you
doing
never-
something productive.
When he started,
While smoking weed.
that's not, you know what I mean? I don't like when people
I
At
don't
work, you
Me
go and bring
personally, personally,
I want
I
to
don't
mad
smoke
weed,
weed.
man.
let it clip.
use my actions. You get what I'm saying?
If
Like
I ain't smoke, I wouldn't even be the same nigga. so-
Weed is getting legalized for a reason.
you don't know that
You know what I'm
because
saying?
you
It's very
haven't
helpful.
done it.
I've been around
It's the
some of
people
you
that
guys who haven't
abuse
smoked.
weed.
So you guys aren't the same people.
Now you see how he said
He's like a
niggas that smoke and don't do nothing productive. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fight. You gotta fight.
You have your day. You have.
You
don't
gotta
smoke
elevate
all
your
day,
mind
you
when you
have
smoke, bro.
he doesn't not smoke.
Because we will fuck you up, and we can't be just
I
like you
don't let
said. We
it
can't deny that.
intertwine in my day.
Look at a
You know
nigga
what
that
I'm saying? Like,
look at niggas that
it
you know what I'm
happens
saying.
when it
And they
happens.
just
I
smoke
don't
weed every day. and
make
they
a
don't
schedule
elevate
like
their
you
mind,
gotta
do something,
smoke.
and think. You know what I'm saying?
Fried.
You just gonna be
You at
fried,
work,
nigga.
Fried
If
rice.
you go on
You
break,
just gonna be fried.
go get some food. You're gonna spark that clip that you smoked that morning before you went to
that
work.
has nothing to do with nothing.
You better go be
Oh,
productive.
I know this.
You can avoid that clip while you're on break. You don't have to smoke that, but you want to though.
What are you talking
You
about?
gotta
That-
get high.
You gotta get high real quick.
No, because like you said, I want to. I don't gotta do
At
nothing.
that point,
I get paper.
I'm
I
on
could
break.
help you with that. At that
Gotta go
point,
back to work.
that's like when niggas go on
Like,
break and
this is
smoke a
my
fucking
free
cigarette.
time that I'm able to smoke. I'm not
I don't
cutting
smoke
in
cigarettes.
no time that I can be doing something productive.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
this is my rightful
That's a
time
different
off.
strokes for different
I
folks
am
type
smoking.
You know what I'm saying?
shit.
It's not in the way of nothing or in the views of my actions. And that's where he's coming from. He felt like he could be doing more if he wasn't smoking. And there's nothing wrong with that theory behind that. And it's a total fact behind it too. Yes, you will.
That's why you're making it like that.
No,
you can't
no,
say
no,
that's a
no.
fact, bro.
No, bro, that is
For him, no.
That's
For that
just-
statement for him, and I fucked with him for that because he made it a personal statement.
Right.
He made it for him. You can't
Right.
take what somebody
I
feels
can't. It's-
about themselves
I can't
and
where you're
put
coming
on
from.
everybody else, bro. You gotta stop doing that. No, that's
I get where you're
not.
coming from.
You
But
can
yes,
say
it is
no,
a fact.
nigga. You can say that for you. That's a fact for you.
Right.
Yeah, right. That's a fact for you, right?
That's almost.
You know what I'm saying? Like what he was
See, that's
talking
what-
about.
That's almost trying to like fight.
No,
The concept
that's why he
of-
personalized this statement.
That's like
That's why he
almost look.
personalized this
That's
statement,
like
nigga. Because he probably didn't want people to be like, oh, he didn't want that. That's why he said for
Are you
myself.
gonna tell your kids to not smoke?
I'm not gonna tell my kids to not smoke. No, I smoke.
You gonna smoke with your kids?
You know what I'm saying? But they will see for their eyes and do what they please. You get what I'm saying? Like that's up to them.
You can't take it to somebody else.
But at the same
you
time,
can't take that.
you feel me? I control to a degree.
That's how you
You get what
feel.
I'm saying? It's like you're not smoking around me until you legal, until you about your shit. You doing something productive for yourself.
I think I have like a job.
You gotta support yourself to be making time to be smoking weed
But I
because
do-
I feel like you could be making, you could
I
be
do
doing
agree
a
with you
lot
on that
more.
one though. If
You
so,
could be
if,
so.
I do agree with him.
If you got time to smoke weed, you need
If
to
you
show something.
smoking and not doing nothing
Like,
productive, I do agree with you on that one.
If you got time to smoke weed, you must got a lot of time on
that.
you.
You if you smoking,
This goes into the
especially if
next
you
topic,
spending
too, so
money to
this is
smoke every day, you know what I'm saying? You do have to do something productive. You know what I'm saying? Like I do agree with you on that. Cause at the time I had to go on a realization too when I was smoking and not doing shit and I'm fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here. I'm like, what? I'm bugging. You know what I'm saying? I had to get my mind right. Like,
So the next topic is T.I.'s daughter. She's opening her own business. I don't know what the fuck it is. Blah blah. But people was downplaying her, saying T.I. paid for this shit or whatnot. She tweeted saying T.I. had nothing to do with it as far as money. She saved up, got a job, did all that. My question to you fellas is, if you were rich, are we giving our kids whatever they want without work?
No.
Nah.
No.
I want to see them. I want to
that's
see.
respect, man.
Listen.
It goes both ways with me. 'cause
I'm
if
a-
I'm
I'm
rich,
a-
I got rich
buying
for
kid.
my
Why you supposed
kids.
to buy a kid? Won't buy a kid a business,
I'm
bro.
spoil them also, but I'm also
No, you're talking
see if they want to, see what I did to get rich and try to put that initiative themselves and try to make their own money, not just leech off daddy's money. Feel me?
That's a fact. I am going to teach my kids to
Not
make
gonna
money
be like,
themselves.
oh, you can put your feet wherever you like.
That's what
I ain't
Master
gotta
P
worry
did
about
with Lil
nothing.
Romeo.
Which I'm gonna do at the end of the day, because I'm trying to get to the point where my child don't gotta do shit.
Check it out though.
But
Romeo
still,
was in
make
college
something
and
for
all
your
that.
own thing.
This
Check it out,
guy
though.
is
Check it
You
out,
don't want to be
Check
in
it out,
your
though.
father's
He had to
shadow.
put Romeo in
No
college.
child wants to be in their parents' shadow.
That's
Then it depends what
That's
you're
not
rich
the
off.
point. But
He didn't have to.
Because you got a
that's
business
not
But
the
that
he
you
wanted
give it to your
him
kids.
to be
You know
his
what I'm saying?
own time.
Make him work.
Make his
Yeah.
own money. And that's what he's doing.
exactly, but there's no doubt about it. It all started from Master P, whether you like it or not.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like I build a foundation for you to branch, like you said, to branch it off for yourself. Like, say you got $5 million, you get what I'm saying? You passed away, you feel me? You leave that to your family. I hope that is for you to go to school to become something, not to leech off that $5 million, because money goes away if you don't have nothing to show for it, or you get what I'm saying? Productive going for yourself. If you just sitting on $5 million and just spending, and you ain't making no investments, don't got no degrees, what are you doing? You thought I just left you this money for no reason? That's what I'm saying. People gotta have a plan when you out here also getting money. This shit, like, make your time useful. You get what I'm saying? Niggas, some niggas I know out here making $1,000 every week. Just off of doing what they do. You get one a day, every 2 days, blase. You making bread. Some niggas don't see that shit. Some niggas don't see that. Relying on unemployment because they have to or whatever. Niggas is living at their bare minimum and you are living, and all you have to show for is cars, clothes, jewelry. Like, please, my finer black people. My finer people. Fuck, you feel me? Like, make good investments to, you feel
That is a
me?
fact, though.
To invest in your future. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because
I'm
if you
trying
have
to better
nothing to show
myself
for the
on
shit
investing.
you're doing, it was pointless
I'm
and
making
worthless.
my New Year's
Like,
resolution right now. Those are my two things I'm trying to
and
better
shout out to my
myself.
niggas that's out here doing it.
Investing and saving. Those are two things that, you know what I'm saying, that is
we
real.
living.
tough for me right now. You know what I'm saying? I could actually say that. I know a lot of people that is tough with them too. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, saving money, bro, tough.
It is a
And
struggle.
you know what I'm saying? And
It is
I'm
not
trying to
easy
get
thing.
into that shit right now. Just like saving money, letting shit sit on ice. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the start of it. Like investing, putting your money and letting it sit somewhere. That's like the starting of like saving, and helping like stepping like helping yourself.
Whatever
save.
it is, get a good job, something that's gonna pay off. Some 401ks.
It's not even that.
Nigga, it's shit out there you look
Whatever you
for.
Some
do.
people got
Whatever
3
hustling,
jobs.
my
not
nigga,
making
whatever
it.
You
you
know what I'm
do,
saying?
have something to show for
More
it.
than one job not
Like,
making it. Bro. It's
slavery.
not about a job. It's about
Because
having
that's what
that-
it is. Like,
that
you really
mindset.
gonna feel like you were slaving out here and you have nothing to show for it. That's what a slave is. Working and have nothing to show for it. I
That's
refuse
a
to be
good point.
that.
I was watching the video when it was a dude explaining people who have value. He made best point ever, right? Boom. Let's say I got a job, I work at McDonald's, I make $400 a week. And like you said, there's another kid who parents gave them $1 million, so they got $1 million. Now, let's also say the nigga at McDonald's has a business that makes them $500 a week. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little number like that. Even though he's making 500 to the 400 to that dude's million, his value is way more. Because when he dies, whatever that business was making is going to be his value for life. That $5 million that the kid got from his grandpa,
If you
that's
don't-
going to the next kid. That wasn't your money. That wasn't what you was worth. And I think that's what network it really is when they say what somebody's net worth is. It's like how much value they are opposed to how much money they got in the bank.
In the bank.
It's about
That shit don't
assets
really-
too, like property.
Assets.
Money in the
Everything
bank
you
ain't
own.
what you're worth at all.
Everything
At
you
all.
own, physical things. Like
Your
that
value,
table could
what
be
you-
$1,000.
You know what I'm saying?
Take it
Land.
with you.
Feel me?
Right.
Invest businesses, investments. That's your value.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Even knowledge.
I learn something every
Knowledge.
day from the people I work
The
with.
real goal is to make sure your grandchildren be able to have some shit.
I
Okay?
mean, you gotta establish a base for yourself to
That's a
even be
fact.
thinking about you.
That's
you
a
know
whole
what I'm saying?
fact.
So
But I'm just saying, like, that's the end. That's the
Like
real
now?
goal.
that's what I'm trying to like.
Yeah.
When you get that
80
saving,
when you get that 80, you see the whole family that you created. Because you never think about that
You are
shit.
elite, nigga.
When you go to a family reunion, you see all the
Dangerous,
people
nigga. You know
and
how to
cousins
save,
that was
boy.
created and shit. You ever think about that shit?
What?
One more time?
Alright, so I think it just went off. Anyways, I said the end result is to make sure your grandchildren got it. Because imagine you being 80, right? Imagine you being 80, right? Looking at all the kids that you made, every generation, shit like that. You want to see them, make sure they good, not struggling with this shit. Because imagine, you ever noticed when you was young, at family reunions and shit, you see all your cousins and shit like that, you see all your aunties and shit like that, like, and you see them struggling and shit like that,
You
they
know, it
got
started
shit
from
going on.
grandma.
You started from
whatever.
grandma, whatever. And then you gonna be grandpa, look at all the little niggas like, damn, like, I did this shit.
Yeah, that's the Have shit you can pass on and shit, man. I don't know how we got here, but this is a good message
Yeah,
for the
man.
people.
Gotta
Y'all,
have-
y'all listening to
It's
this
a lot of young. It's a lot of young.
I ain't gonna front. That's
It's a
one of
lot
my
of young
dreams.
fathers and mothers.
I ain't in a
You know what
rush
I'm
for
saying?
that.
And it's gonna be still
I
going
wanna be
into
old head, looking at
future years. You know what I'm
mad
saying?
little niggas or mad people that I just, like, nigga, all of us. Imagine us being, it's gonna happen. We like, 60s, our fucking kids and grandkids and shit out here. We have a big ass party and shit. I'm gonna be in a fly ass suit with a
big diamond
mad
pinky ring on.
So, right,
OG shit.
it's funny that how we started talking about all this, because this brings us into our next topic. What defines being a man?
Being a man.
I feel like I got one.
In your opinion, at least. You get what I'm
Fuck being a
saying?
man.
Because like you said, we were just talking about morals, values, net worth, just shit like that. What
I got two answers
determines
for
it?
it.
I got an opinion. This is my opinion. Because no one knows the true definition, like you said before the show started.
No, there is a true definition. That's why I was like, I have two answers. It's a hypothetical way of looking at it, and then it's a technical way.
I want
A man is if you have a fucking penis.
That's it.
That's the definition.
That's it.
Now, hypothetically, you can say a nigga doing bitch moves or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, or move like a whatever the hell, and that could taint whether you call somebody a man or not, bro.
Testosterone. Some people got more.
I think
We are being minorless
Like,
thinking
you
right
can't say a
now.
gay dude is not a man.
But we're not talking about that. We talk about like some real like.
But nah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
Testosterone, that
No,
shit is
nothing
just...
like that, bro. All right, this is my opinion on what a man is. He talk about us like family wise and like yourself wise, like what you gotta do, what you don't do, emotional wise, all that shit. I feel like personally, a man is a provider. They're supposed to set the ground for whatever. They're supposed to not show no emotion in certain situations. They're supposed to, be that person that, protector in a relationship. And family wise, you're supposed to be the father figure, all that good stuff, like the kids look up to the father.
That's the picture. That's the picture.
That's the picture. You trying
That's
to be
the
funny,
picture
though.
of
Nah,
a
man,
man.
That's real
That's
shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You talk about, man.
We're painting as if we can't be emotional.
Like that, like,
We
What
can't.
defines you as a, I feel like
So boom, let me just break this in.
That's just-
Let's say somebody is not bringing home the most money in their relationship. They not broke. You know what I'm saying?
Does that make him less
Shorty's
of a
making the
man?
more money.
Does that make him less of a man?
She bought the house.
Does that make
He
him?
holding his
Does that
though.
make it less
Is
of
he
a
not a
man?
man?
In reality, what you think?
No.
Yes, he's a fucking man.
Yes.
Yeah,
But at the end of the day, if everybody,
She's just a breadwinner.
you should already.
Why he
you
gotta
should
be
think-
less of a
you should
man?
think-
Because he's a breadwinner.
Why?
It's not even that. You should think in your own mindset as a man. You growing up, seeing what other niggas in
But that's why I said
I
that's
feel
the
like
picture.
a man.
No, there's no picture. It's what
Me,
you
my
feel,
definition
man.
is
Like you said,
my definition
what you
of
He
know
said what he's
what
seen.
being
Look,
a man is.
my definition of a man, bro, is taking care of his family.
Yeah, you just said.
I'm not gonna put nothing on him. If a man take care of his family, he feed his kids, bro. He take care of his family. What he put out into this world, that's a man. To me, a man that take care of his family.
So you.
That's a man to me.
All right. So let me ask you a question now.
Doesn't matter how much bread he's bringing in. It don't matter about how fly he is. It don't matter about nothing.
We ain't talking about
I
fly.
seen niggas that have shit, bro, and still made it to have their kids get fed. That's a man.
So,
A person that feed his family and provide for his family. That's a man.
So you don't feel less of a man if the woman in your
You care about your woman because you might not be with your woman.
I'm
As long as you
listen,
taking
you
care of
come-
what you Nah, you keep bringing the woman in.
Nah,
It
because
depends
if
on
she
you
bought the
taking-
crib, if she got more dough than you,
Yo,
like what you mean?
That doesn't mean shit. If he's taking care of his kids,
You keep saying kids and shit, just the kids, just the kids. If
Bro,
you're in a whole relationship, if you have a whole family, if the
Okay.
woman bought the house, got
Okay.
more dough than you, you don't feel physically and mentally that you feel less
no.
of a man?
Why would you?
You're bugging. You're bugging.
If I'm taking care of my fucking kids, why would I care about what she bringing to the
He's
crib?
not insecure.
It's not insecure.
That is being insecure.
It's not.
You
It's
are.
not. So you're supposed to be cool, boy. All right, boom. My bitch bought the crib. My bitch got the
Why you
more
hating
dough.
on
I'm
your-
just feeding my
Why
children.
would you be thinking of
And that's
that?
I'm not thinking like that. That's how it is supposed to be.
And for you,
automatic.
don't get a girl that makes more money than you. That's it for niggas that think like that. Don't fuck with a girl that gets more money than you. If you gonna feel like that.
So if you met a girl
Or-
you like and she just
That's-
doesn't
that's
have more
definitely
money,
sound like
you
an
know,
insecure
look at
thing.
It's
it.
not insecure.
Yes,
shit.
what are you talking about, bro? We're talking about what makes a
But look.
what makes a male a man.
That makes me feel
Or
like
what
you
makes
just-
a
That makes me personally feel like you just
Question.
content with having a bitch.
So-
crib and shit like that, nigga. I want this shit to be under my name.
As a man,
I
as
want to run
a
that shit,
person,
nigga. Because if you get to an argument, you gonna be like, get out my
Right,
crib.
that's
nigga.
how you
I'll smack the
feel.
dog shit. No, that's how it is. That's
That's
real
how
life
you
shit.
feel.
All right, look,
nigga.
listen.
That's not how it is, nigga.
We're not gonna stress too much on this, but I
No,
just gotta
sure.
you feel me?
Niggas
One more
be
question,
in
right?
this shit.
Right? Because this might turn the tables a little, right? Because you're a man, you get what I'm saying? You have these intentions behind it. You get what I'm saying? And as a human being for yourself, this is self-care. You get what I'm saying? Me as a human being. You don't feel like there is, if you have a family, you can exit out the family. It is right, automatically. Like, it shouldn't be a second guess thing. It shouldn't make you more masculine. It shouldn't make you more of the man in the house. But you should provide for your family. You should. That's like going back. That's almost like, you get what I'm saying? We it's kind of contradicting our whole theory of should we be appreciated more for not cheating. It goes back. Should we be accommodated for being what you're righteously supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? Because it could go. It's big arguments. It could go to, oh, there's a lot of people out here that don't do what they're supposed to do, and that's where it goes back. As a person, you rightfully know what you're supposed to do. So you shouldn't be awarded or applauded or anything like that for feeding your kids, paying your bills, doing the rightful thing.
No.
That doesn't
But
clear.
your question
It
was,
makes a characteristic.
The question was, what's your definition of a man? And my answer was a person who provides and take care of his family. Boom.
Would you rather say those are characteristics to a man, not is what
No,
what a
you got
man
a lot of
is?
niggas that don't take care of their kids.
Like I said,
That's not a man. If you're a deadbeat and you don't take care of your kids,
you're not
that
there.
makes you less of a man.
So.
In my opinion.
So if you just take care of your kids, that makes you a man, no matter what situation you're talking about.
Providing for your family? What are you talking about?
It's
Yeah.
the right thing to do.
What else do you have?
Yeah.
It's not. It's
So what's your definition of a man?
someone who puts themselves before others and do positive things that have a positive effect.
That's a stand-up. That's not
Same
like.
shit.
No, it's not.
Yeah, those are just like
Give an
characteristics.
example. Just not take care of your kids.
Give an example.
That's not full.
Laying the
shit.
foundation down. That's a
Okay.
positive effect that
Kids
leads to
say-
positive
For your
things.
kids.
For your
But-
kids, your friends, your family, whatever. Having a plan to open other people. You get what I'm saying? That's me thinking before myself and not only myself. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, it has a positive effect amongst others. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, my definition is still.
but that still was.
But I
You
feel
said
like-
give an example. That's just an example. You get what I'm saying?
There's a lot of men that lay foundations.
Like you said, it comes down to it. Yes, you have the righteous mind. You have to feed your family. But what if it comes down to it? You have only one piece of chicken, and you have 4 other people in front of you who needs to eat.
Your kids.
Are you going to be the one who breaks it down? Are you going to be the one who makes everyone gets an
Man,
eat?
who's gonna
Are you
spread
know what
that
I'm saying?
chicken?
It's like what makes being a man. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot
gonna
of
feed his
characteristics that builds up to being a man. You get what I'm saying? Like you said, those are ones in one's eye that helps
No, it's
build
not
being a man.
characteristic. That's my
It is a
answer.
characteristic because,
And then it
like you
goes-
said, there's people that don't take care of their kids. They don't pay their bills.
Let's
It's
take
not even
kids out
just
of it.
kids. It's not even just kids. Boom. I got a prime example. And agree with me or not. Right?
Now, if you have a family,
Agree with me or
and a
not.
wife,
Listen.
so
It's
you
not
keep
even
your
just
wife
family.
and
It's not even
kids.
just your immediate family. It could be your parents type shit or your grandparents. Right? Boom. My uncle just passed away. Everybody know that shit. I'm the only male in my entire immediate family. It's my grandmother, my mother, and my sister. My aunt died too. It would just been her too. I'm the only dude. So you don't think as a man I have to do shit or anything in my power if one of these females in my family is lacking some shit like that?
You're
It's
the
not-
man of your family.
Okay then, my point. You have to be like.
That's
I mean, that's your role. Now, boom,
Okay,
right?
then, as a man.
When you're in the house, right? In my house, I grew up, brothers and sisters, father and mother.
My answer is right.
There was
Your answer is not wrong.
as all of us is growing up, there's only one man in the house. That was my pops. And that's because that was his role. You know what I'm saying? You take on the role.
I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to prove a point. Also, you saying your definition of man is just take care of your kids.
No, and
That's just one of the things.
That's just
You
one
can
of
take
it.
kids up. Now, let's go back to parents. When you're a kid and you don't have responsibilities and you're asking your mom to do shit that's grown, she's like, you ain't no man. That's exactly what we mean. It's simple as shit like that. It's like, you're not handling shit you're supposed to do for your fucking self.
So boom.
And your kids is handling shit for your fucking self. So that shit's
To
there.
mad niggas these days when they don't got no father figure, it's just their moms and their sister. They gotta be the man. They gotta be some type of man figure in the crib. The hell? Type shit. It goes now.
Yeah, it goes.
I understand.
That's
what
why
you're
it's
saying,
all
too, about just
opinion
kids and
based,
shit, but I'm just
man.
And
saying,
that's why, you get what I'm saying? When I gave my definition, it's more of a moral, like, a
We're
moral,
gonna ask that
a moral
question again
concept.
with some
It's not
females.
really whether you have a penis
Oh,
or
no, don't
nothing.
ask some females.
You get what I'm saying? A woman can be... Yo, shh. But that goes back to politician and shit. You would hate to say a woman wears the pants in the house, right?
Wait, what'd you say?
You would hate to hear a nigga say a woman wears the pants in the house, right?
That shit will fuck
That's
you.
more
That shit
like
will
some
nigga
other
would say
shit,
that.
bro. Like, I don't
I don't
get how that works. Unless you
Nigga
know
won't
it
say
in Rasputia.
So let me ask you
Yeah.
a
I
That
don't
shit
care
don't
if my
work.
shorty
Nigga
was
never said
making
that.
more money than me.
Nigga
dog.
never said
She
that.
would
Get
never
your ass
feel.
up and hold my hand.
Listen, my
Nigga
girl
not
can
gonna tell you
make
that,
my girl can make $1 million more than me. She will never. I would never let her feel like she is
The man.
the man of the fucking
Fuck
house.
outta here.
Give a fuck how much you make when you come
Yeah,
in.
nigga, you gotta be the man, nigga.
Big dog.
Yeah,
Nigga, what
yeah,
you talking about?
nigga.
What do you mean? Give a fuck.
Don't get you. Why would you?
If she bought that crib and shit,
bitch,
y'all know how this
bitch,
shit. Y'all straight.
Yo, nigga, you're scarred.
Yo,
You
bro.
scarred. You can't.
How?
Gary,
Yo,
that's
bro.
how you feel about
Yo,
women,
it's
bro.
not- bro.
Yes.
Yeah,
If
so
I
all these
don't,
movies
for
y'all
me,
seen.
I don't give a fuck if my woman makes more money than me.
Yo,
go to my
so,
job.
if you're a female and
Right,
watching,
baby.
yo, please, yo,
Every-
please,
Please, I'm making money.
please.
talking about?
If you're a female watching this live right now, and if you got more, if you love your man,
got more
cherish
dough
him,
cheese?
all that shit,
Nah.
you got more dough cheese than him, you bought that crib that's in your name,
Nah.
you get to argue with him,
Wait,
you get to argue with him, you tell him get out your crib, you try to put his foot down. Comment now what you gonna do. Comment now.
hell
Comment now what you gonna do. Comment now,
Make some
please.
personal shit.
It's not personal. Y'all see
Listen.
movies and females out here in comments like that.
Listen.
Y'all capping. Y'all capping right now. Females
Especially when they're on
all over
cars,
Facebook.
too.
Just come on, bro. Y'all capping.
Don't let
Another
them
prime
on
example. You driving your bitch car though. While they go to work and shit, and she calling you. Make sure you at my
Make sure you
car.
answer that
Make sure
phone.
you answer- Make sure you answer that damn phone, nigga.
Make sure you answer that fucking phone.
You don't answer that shit. Oh, my.
Yeah, what?
It's their car though.
Bitch, I'm out.
It's vice versa.
I'm out here. Come get your car.
Like,
Come get your car.
like, hey,
Y'all
you
fucking,
talking
y'all
about?
fucking.
If I pick up this
Bitch,
phone, come
y'all
get your car.
I might get you all. Get your ass up.
Yo,
Like, yo, you want me to come
Yo.
pick you up? Cause I can't give you the car. Where you at? I'm gonna go pick you up, drop
You
you
gonna
off, and
pick
I'm
you
back
up?
do what I do. Yo, what you talking about? You gonna give it a car?
it's her car, Mark. Get your own car.
Alpha.
It's her car.
Or you get your own car.
Exactly my
Go,
point.
boy,
Exactly. Yo, I'm sorry.
No.
bro. Exactly my point. Exactly my point.
no,
What you
no.
mean, Mark? If you're shorty at
First
work
of
9 to
all,
5 and you jug boy.
No, nigga, no.
All right, boom.
I jug
I
boy.
respect what you're saying too. Boom.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick you up
nigga.
from work and drop you back. I'm
Yeah.
gonna pick you up though. Don't be late, nigga. That's my car still. Nigga, you late? I just got all damn day. You wanna hear that mouth? You laughing?
Well, you better
You a
chill
father
out.
too.
And y'all- all right,
Don't
all
you
right.
start.
You know what I mean?
Not now.
I'm sorry.
I've had my own
But
car
but
for
but,
like
but when your
2-3
car
years
but
now.
when your car fucked up and you got to rely on a baby love car, all right, I got you, love. Just be at my job, pick me up, okay? I got you. Don't shut up, shut up, shut up.
She dropped
please.
him off.
Oh, okay. It could be that sometimes too, but
No,
when she
that's
go to work
what it
first. All right,
Yeah,
whatever,
that's
whatever.
I don't take your car.
Oh my god, yo,
Nah,
shut
I ain't even gonna lie. Look,
Oh my god.
that,
your
in
car.
some
Oh,
situations
no.
that do happen. Niggas get kicked out because they living with the shorty.
It's
Or
not-
even
I'm
that.
not even saying
You
that.
be living
I'm
off
not
they
even
bitches.
saying. I'm not even saying
That's
that.
bad
I'm not even
words.
saying that.
Living off they
I'm not-
bitches.
See, that's
You know what I mean?
It's like, nigga,
See,
you
you're
better.
not a man though.
See now, wait.
I'm not trying to say it like that.
We gotta define living off your bitch. All right,
Okay,
it could be
yeah,
your
yeah,
crib. Now, if you paying Wi-Fi and all
Wi-Fi.
that shit,
You gotta be paying something in the house.
I'm not
Especially in the house.
Now you gotta pay half.
You gotta, I want
You
to
gotta
get
pay
half.
half.
You gotta get
You
half.
gotta
pay half.
if I pay
You gotta pay
half,
half for
I don't
mortgage
care
and some
who
fucking
name is
utilities and shit.
motherfucker.
If that's her crib or her
No,
name,
no.
you gotta pay half that mortgage
Look,
and some fucking
look.
utilities
I'ma
and
show
shit.
you. She paid for that. You know what I'm saying? It's her shit.
Yeah.
You moving any type.
Yeah.
You get it. You gotta get away like bang.
Get
Let me
away.
get it. Let me get it in on the mortgage. I got something for you right now.
That's how you do it. Or boom, you got
Pay, yeah.
Put your name on it too.
Yeah, exactly.
But what if boom? What if that shit's already in her name though? All right, you got
Nah,
here with the
you
I
still gotta get in on
bet.
the
I love you. I
funds,
respect you. This shit crib and shit, but I'm paying half of this shit. You're
Lights.
picking me up. I got this shit recording everything. I'm recording documents. I don't give a damn.
my name is on the bills.
It's on the bills. Y'all know movies,
That's a fact.
real life shit. We see memes on Facebook when
Yo.
niggas supposed to be outside and shit. What they doing type shit. Like, nigga, come on, like, come on.
I mean, that was a good
You
one.
guys are good. You guys are good.
How dare Keith talk about that car situation?
Nigga say.
I mean, you can
No.
try.
I got another relationship type topic on here.
What's up?
Boom. So, breakups. We've all had them. Now, let's say your shorty break up with you, and she start fucking somebody within a month.
Oh,
No, it don't even matter what it is. What's the limit between how long you can have sex with somebody after the breakup?
I mean, they usually say that you gotta wait like half the time you was with that person.
Like if your shorty break up with you and fuck somebody the next day,
Yeah, that's.
she been was fucking somebody.
She been was in the, she had to line up her
Now, what
shit.
she ran into a sneaky link or some
No,
shit.
gonna tell you.
She been looking
She
for a
been looking.
sneaky
She been
link.
searching. Nigga,
She gonna tell you.
She had a hit
You gonna
list.
be like,
Nigga,
bet.
she had a list. She had a backup just in case she fucked up. Basically.
You
A
gonna know, but
nigga that was praying like I know your relationship. So you're single.
you gonna know.
She was single. It's
They always
lit.
got
Trust
the
me.
backup. They got the backup.
And I know.
And they
Don't be in denial.
Cause Marcus
Just like
You
niggas.
know what I mean?
No.
You,
I'm not
my
on-
nigga,
I'm not
you,
on-
you go through a breakup with your girl,
You know
no
what I'm
trifling
saying?
shit.
Sometimes they-
My nigga, I am not sleeping alone tonight.
Shit.
I am not sleeping alone.
That
happens
night?
to
His big
everybody.
ass bed.
You need a night to cry.
What? Cry.
You need a night to cry.
Don't let me not be in the wrong. Oh my God, I'm so.
I'm gonna be hype.
I mean, if you ain't in the
I'm gonna be
room,
lit. I'm gonna be happy as hell. I'm in the
With the
right.
first day
I'm in the
breakup.
right. I'm in the right. If I'm in the
That's
right.
why.
no, if you in the right, it's Gucci. Do your thing.
What?
Do your thing,
I'm throwing
King.
a fucking party if I'm in the right. We break up.
That is bitch. Tight.
Tight.
Putting that shit all
I
over
think-
media.
I think I'm.
She ain't nothing but a hoochie mom.
I don't really put a time on
Now,
it.
like, this is the question. This is the real
I don't
question.
really put a time
Boom.
on it. I don't really. I don't.
Yeah.
Are we considering it cheating? Now, look, boom. Let's say to make up the
No,
breakup.
because
shit.
we're not together.
All right, now listen. You and your
That's
shorty, y'all do the makeup breakup shit. So y'all break up for about a month.
And then Shorty still hitting you.
No. And then y'all get back together
But we ain't, listen.
in a month.
If y'all ain't see each
But
other,
she caught a body
Yeah,
in that
he's caught a
month.
body in a month.
then what the fuck you mean?
What about you? You caught a body in that week. Like I said, damn near that night. Fuck is you
If
talking
I
about?
did it,
Do we
if I did
care
that-
about it though? Do we care about
No.
it?
Only way I care if we made an establishment. Oh, we gonna have a break. You know what I mean?
Because that's
It's open
crazy.
season,
It's
bro.
open
That's
season.
crazy.
No.
Once you
Nah,
fuck
nah,
somebody,
no,
after
shit.
we break up,
It is.
we good.
Now,
Open season.
now
that
it
night.
sounds funny. It sounds
break up
funny.
in the
Hold up. This goes into a whole nother combo. Hold up. Now, that whole break shit, you better nip that shit in the butt, or you better be a fan of it.
Yo, especially
Because
if she calls for the
What
break.
the fuck
Oh, yeah.
is a break?
Yeah.
If she calls for the break,
Because you better be able to
Back
fight,
your shit, kid.
have papers, have a lawyer, all sorts to back up what the fuck is a break.
oh man, if she calls
Because
for the break,
what you doing during this break?
you might as well give her a
Are we
hall
still
pass.
together?
Might
What
give
the
her a
fuck
hall
is a
pass.
break?
Give her ass
What's
a
the
hall
terms and
pass
Like,
conditions?
like,
and take your lows.
I wish a female would ask me for. I'm like,
and this is the time where we be needing a female on the show. You get what I'm saying? Or we
Yeah.
need y'all to really tune in and give us y'all insight on which or
Mariah's
perspective.
really a raw ass person who keeps it above. She no filter. She tell her.
Mariah too good, so
Mariah,
she gives it from
In
the
between.
dude's perspective. Right here.
Yo, get out of here.
type of shit. Yeah.
We're all homegirl.
But yeah. Because if we gonna do a break, my nigga, I don't know, bro.
I'm considering it cheap.
Like, exactly.
Why?
See?
It's a
Because-
break.
My
That's
nigga,
a
break.
it's a
Stop.
break. You
It's
know
your
we're getting back
relationship.
together.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Stop.
If you know we're
Listen,
getting
it's a
back
break.
together,
You out here thugging and
go
bugging.
have fun.
It's
You
a
don't
break,
have
yeah,
to
it's
fuck,
not-
yo.
Go chill with your
how you was
bitches
saying,
on
just
Sunday,
like-
right?
Just
Just
like
your
I was
bitches.
saying,
Just your bitches.
Do not have to have sex.
if you break up with your shorty, you know what I'm saying, and she fucking with the nigga,
Go
right
entertain
after
the
you,
nigga at the club. Don't grab
there's
him
no
your number.
reason you fuck with that bitch again.
But that's your shorty, bro.
No, what you? No,
Nah,
but listen.
y'all broke up.
As
and
soon
she
as y'all broke up, y'all broke up the same
Yeah.
day,
Uh-huh.
and then the next day,
Next day
or
she
that
fucking with
weekend,
her.
you see her with some
Next
niggas.
week, nigga.
She
No,
broke. We
that
broke
weekend,
up.
that
It's
weekend
over.
type shit.
We broke
Oh
up.
yeah, it's over.
We not
mean?
together.
That means she was looking, bro.
It's-
Pay attention. Listen to the.
bro.
That's
What
what.
between
know,
the
here's the difference.
read between the lines,
We're
bro.
not together.
That whole time she had it lined up. As soon as you was gone, she was on board to the next.
Yeah.
That's why she broke up with
We
me.
might
You
fuck something.
fucking queenie, exactly.
We might
I
fuck
don't
something tonight.
care, bro. I
Yo,
don't
listen.
care.
Oh
She
my
fucked
God.
with me, bro.
$3. We
That's
might
what
fuck
it is.
something the night of the
That's how I
breakup.
feel.
You shouldn't care, but
But
when
we
she
don't
try to come
care
back,
about
though.
the bitch we fucked the night
If
of
she
the
try to
breakup.
come back,
Fuck.
We both have a breakup, fuck a bitch.
Yeah,
boom.
yeah.
We trying to get back with Beck.
Yeah.
you know,
Shorty
I mean,
break up, fucking nigga, she trying, that's Beck.
See, I didn't.
And then she wanna get another
No,
Beck.
that's not base. That's not her
He
base.
said
Just got
that.
20
Hey,
They got babies.
The fuck,
What type
baby.
of babes, bro? I'm telling you, bro.
And me, I
No,
Yeah,
she did.
because you out, you don't know.
She just wanted to show Shaq out her comfort zone, try something new, bro. Then she came back. She was like, I tried it. It was alright. Then she came back.
It's not a break.
So you cool with you cool with
cheated
I
you
might,
cool.
if she
We
come
broke
back,
up.
I am going. If she come
You might
back,
be
I
a
might
swindler,
pop
nigga.
it.
We broke
You should
up.
pop
I might pop it
You
if she
should
come
pop
back,
it.
but I'm not gonna get back with her.
it. You should pop it.
Wait, on the break?
I'm not gonna.
Nah,
I'm gonna
break
think
up.
about it like yo.
That's what
I'm
I'm
gonna think
saying.
about it like
But the
yo.
get back gonna
If
be
she come back,
fire.
if she come
I'm
back,
gonna think about it.
is
I'm gonna think about it because you know why?
nah, I'm
You
gonna pop
left
it.
to go get some D.
I'ma
Come back and
pop
get my
it.
D again.
Okay, this is
Come on
where
now.
it's only gonna be valid on my
It's just
perspective.
at
She
that
gets
point,
some money
you know
from
how
the nigga.
it's just
She gets
it's
some
just
money
an
from the
outfit
nigga
energy
and bring
feeling.
it back.
I
Okay,
just feel
cool.
like
She feel like she went up on you now.
nah. I feel like I'm.
Like she feel like she went up on you.
If you come back
That's how
and
bitches think
I
these days too.
bust your
I'm
ass,
saying bitches.
You know what I'm
some
saying?
ass bitches.
I feel like yeah, that's my shit. You do whatever you. You know what I mean?
But you gonna
It gives
come
me
back.
more energy type shit.
Okay, I feel what you
It gives
saying.
me more. Okay.
Like, bitch, you gonna fuck a nigga and come right back to me. You know who that is.
You know who it is.
I feel what you're saying, man.
So now I'm gonna just bust your head and use you now because you left.
But I'm just,
If
that
you
was
gonna
just
bust my head
morally.
and what?
No,
You
I'm
fucked up my
I'm
thought.
gonna bust her head now. You don't come back to me after.
Cause once your
Yeah.
girlfriend fucking
And then I might,
nigga,
and then you know what I'm
you
saying?
just
I
got
might
a
dub
whole
it.
nother thought of that bitch.
And then you just
He is dirty.
like the fuck.
Why she gonna be dirty?
I'm gonna bust your head.
Cause
What?
it's your girlfriend.
This is your girlfriend. This is one
But
of
we
the
broke
stars.
up.
So cool.
She ain't fucked
I'm gonna
another
bust your
nigga
head
while
down.
she was my
It's
girlfriend.
lit.
She fucked some nigga while she wasn't my girlfriend.
But I'm not. That's
But
what
then-
I
you
might just get,
can't.
I might just get chewed.
The
And like, I
pussy
don't wanna
is you.
fuck.
See me, I'm different.
I'm
I'm
sleep.
when I see shit like that, I'm different because when I see shit like that, like I lose all type of respect.
I know as
for
y'all
you.
get older, the
You know what
game
I'm saying?
get different,
I see you like I see you like a different
You
chick.
ain't get different.
If you my girl,
Oh,
you
no, it
wifey, I
does,
see
it
you
does.
different from every other bitch.
It
You know what I'm
doesn't
saying?
have to. I don't
That's
know.
You
bitch,
do some,
bro. As
you
Bitches
do
be
some
arguing.
bullshit.
Bitches
Or
arguing.
you
bro.
use me some
Bitches
type of
don't
way.
give a
I lose all type of feelings.
You don't
for
have to be
like
okay.
I look at you like
Bro.
another bitch. You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying
So
is
now
you
I'm
don't
treat you
have
like
to
another
be
bitch. If you want to come back, I'm
Yeah,
a pop it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
There's certain bitches that does give you a
But-
fucking.
That's
I'm
all
not
we gonna
okay
do.
with
Yeah.
And
my
then
bitch
it's
fucking nobody.
to how long you want to do it, and then it's to how long I want to do it. I might not want to do it that long.
Fuck.
I might do it for the time being and find something else that's right for me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's how you just break up.
And then that's it right there. You know? That's how I feel about it.
What else we got on this
'Cause
shit?
some niggas get back with this
After
shit.
that, I feel like you gotta be mean as hell to them. All that good
You
shit.
ain't gotta do none of that.
You know, I'm not getting back with them.
When you got one up, you ain't gotta show. You ain't gotta show your cards.
They feel like shit for what they did.
Bro, when you got a full house, my nigga, you don't have to show your fucking car. You don't gotta show your face. You gotta know how to bluff. Man.
Message.
You gotta know how to bluff that shit. When you up one, you ain't gotta let everybody know you up one, nigga. Exactly. So you don't gotta show that
So
type
we're
of
gonna,
shit.
we're gonna end this shit off with new music.
The type of show a little to make them feel some shit and alligator not really that. No, really
That's some shit I had.
Brian Weasley time. Fuck.
Fuck that. If you're going through a break, you need to check your chick.
Break up. Just break up.
Use
Because
your break
Wait a minute.
to fucking clear your mind
And then
and think if you want to fuck
Think for
somebody.
yourself.
Go hiking.
that's the time to think for
Go
yourself.
hiking?
That's what I did.
Think
My
if you
breakup,
gotta go fuck somebody.
I started
else.
thinking for
Don't just
myself.
go fuck somebody.
Start doing things for myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I know in a relationship with fellas, you know what I'm saying, especially when we the deep relationship,
You
and
niggas
we
don't
tend
got
to
no
think
real
for
hobbies.
everybody, you know what I'm saying, the female, everybody. We got kids, you know what I'm saying? But that's a different if
And you don't go hiking, so
Yeah.
don't say
I've
hiking.
been hiking before.
But
No, you have.
on that time you break up,
I've
nigga,
been hiking.
that
Nigga
time
been
you
hiking
break
in
up,
some forest pussy.
think for yourself and do things for
Like
yourself.
Sasquatch. You was in
You
Sasquatch.
fucking
What's Marco's name?
When your time to break up, you think for yourself and do things for yourself.
Yeah.
Start thinking better yourself. You think, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If it's a real, let's bring it to that back to that topic too. If it's a
That's what I
real
did.
break and y'all ain't like trying to fuck anyone else, y'all trying to really get y'all shit together.
Nigga said a real break.
Because it's 2%. I'm gonna say 2%. 2%.
Hell yeah, if
2%.
If I'm on a real break
and
we don't have we established that we not gonna have sex with each other. It's just to better ourselves and shit.
yeah,
And you come back with me
make it stronger than ever.
and you say you had
That
sex
shit really
while I
cool.
didn't have sex with nobody.
That's
I'm
different.
gonna be mad.
I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
I'm
that's
be mad
weird.
as fuck, but I'm talking about some like just like you said, but y'all just really just not.
This is a
fucking
break to
To
clear our
clear
mind.
yeah.
To see you know what I'm saying? It's not
You've been
to
up each
fuck
other for mad
nobody. You know what I
long.
mean?
Right.
We trying to see.
We not having
We're trying
problems
to
with the
make
sex.
this work.
You trying
Most
to
of the
miss
time,
you, man.
most of the time niggas break up.
Trying to miss
It don't
you,
be
baby.
because of the sex.
I miss you.
Yeah, it's
You were
real.
doing this
My
fuck,
time, you know what I'm
bitch.
saying? I'm gonna speak for yourself. Mine was because it's for some other shit.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't gotta go out. That's all I'm respecting. You ain't gotta go out there and cheat. That's why I'm going back to last week when he was like,
Like,
oh,
we could have been on your break and you just fucked me and go back to doing whatever you
niggas
was
cheated
doing.
for a mistake. A bitch could cheat.
By mistake.
By mistake.
Yeah. Who
What?
the fuck said that? I forgot.
No,
Oh, yeah, niggas said
cannot-
that.
oh, who said
The
that?
Valley said that, dude.
No,
Crazy.
there's no such thing as that shit.
Alright, we gonna listen to
There's
new
no
music
way you
that
can
dropped
let a
this
nigga
week.
take them panties off.
Alright.
Your legs
Fuck
up
it.
or bend you over a
Fuck
stick.
it.
That's
If you're going through a break, go check it. Final.
And if
On the new
And
music.
if you
man.
want to fuck somebody else, make it a break up.
Cause you gonna
Yeah,
fuck
make it a
around
breakup.
and break something. It ain't gonna be you or her that's breaking up. It's gonna be something.
I don't respect it.
You come back and tell me you fucked something.
I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
I stopped cheating. My last relationship, I do not
My
cheat.
son said I stopped cheating.
Bro, it's not a good feeling.
My son had the feeling like he was getting cheated on.
Every time you go to the argument, it's like, yo, fuck you doing? Who you texting that damn phone?
Who the fuck you texting?
Yo, stop playing with me.
Yeah,
Bitch, I'm fucking
yeah.
around.
Insecurity at its
Yo,
highest.
word
Not
to
that
my,
insecure,
word
bro.
to my girl.
So new music this week.
New music.
Trippie Redd dropped some shit.
What's that?
What is it? Love Scars 4?
No, it's called Pegasus.
He said, "Love
This is
you."
on floor.
Look at him. Look at him.
Look
He
at him.
waiting for that
He
to
can't wait for us.
Yeah,
It's coming soon.
It's coming, bro. Don't
Listen to
worry.
Pegasus. It just dropped.
Yes,
You know what I'm
it is.
saying?
It's the warm up.
It's your real shit, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm waiting for Meek to drop some shit.
Yeah. He dropped a little, you feel me, little hits.
Features and shit.
Yeah.
I think I asked y'all this.
I don't know.
What's the artist y'all fucking with? The baby.
No.
I'm fucking
Fuck
with
you
NBA.
with, like,
NBA.
NBA, I mean,
I got a new runner up.
This year?
y'all bugging the fuck out.
My new runner up is
Upcoming artist,
Killer.
NBA is definitely on the up and
Yo,
coming.
you bugging. You said who?
Oh,
I
I'm
got a new
sorry.
runner up.
I checked
My son, Baby Keem.
Dirt.
Benny
Baby
the
Keem is fire.
Baby Keem was
Baby
fine.
Kim is definitely going up on
Benny
the
the
chart.
Butcher.
Dirt. Benny.
Griselda period.
Yeah, Gazelle's up there.
Griselda is definitely up there. They've been definitely getting their respect low key.
Tell Virgil right, bricks on my bricks.
Shut the
Yeah, I
fuck
fuck with
One of the
Griselda.
most clever, simple shit.
Yeah, we'll see. So watch what
YNJ?
King Von dropped the album, unfortunately, before he passed. You know what I'm saying? Go stream it.
Yeah.
I guess it goes to like his family. So do the right thing, stream it. I think it was called Welcome to Old Block.
Yeah,
Go stream that.
Grandson.
Nav dropped the album, surprise album. It was
Word?
called Surprise Tsunami. Yep. And NLE dropped the album, some meditation type shit, but it's
I
fire.
don't really fuck with NLE like that.
It's one song.
I like his character.
Yeah.
I don't really like his. I'm not a fan of
He
it.
was like, spinning about the remix.
Yeah, he
Showing
got
the face of this
some.
teeth.
First shit he came out with,
Instead
the
of
blue
blue
muck,
like
that shit was
stick.
fire.
Yeah,
Flip
Shot
like
of
that.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
was the
that shit was fire.
He was 16 at that time too. So.
That shit was
Back to
fire.
what you were saying with the other shit, him going on United Masters, being 16 older than
Now he
him.
definitely elevating himself.
That's-
That's
Oh,
what's up.
NLE, right?
Yeah, he definitely elevating himself.
Shout out to him.
Now he doing what Waka doing. What Waka did, you know what I'm saying? Waka took a set.
Nah,
Take
don't
a
put
step
so much
back.
in the Waka.
Nah, what are you talking about? What?
Walker, what's
Never
up?
had the buzz like Waka. Never did it like Waka. Never.
He
will
said he
do
took
it
the
like
route
Waka.
he wanted.
Never,
took the
never,
route.
never. Waka did his own thing on his own time. He did his thing when nobody knew he was doing
You know why he didn't? You know why he did it? You know why? But that's smooth that you said that, and I feel like he is though, but he did it a better way than Waka. NLE is not signed. He ain't take no deal.
Waka is family
down.
owned.
How much he turned down?
Who's management and owner of his fucking company? His aunt.
He was always in this.
Everything's loophole. Nigga, there was nothing being taken out nowhere.
He was still signed though.
No, it's his aunt. It's Gucci's mom. No, or it's Waka's mom.
Waka's mom.
Yeah. Like, Waka mom is the owner of Brick Squad. Like, the management. Like,
I mean, it ain't no more.
Yeah, they ain't none of that.
like, but
They're just
like,
saying they took the right route because
Yeah.
Waka
like,
did the same shit. He took the set he was doing shit, he was elevating himself on shit. He got his degree now, he was going to school. You know, they just doing the same shit.
A lot of rappers is, man. We get so blindsided by the shit they rapping about. You forget niggas is actual humans in life.
Because they don't promote that shit.
Wayne has
I don't
a
need
degree.
to.
I know Lil Wayne looks like a
Fucking
old
crackhead.
idiot, but he has a degree, master's, all
I don't know.
that.
Me personally, I really can't say I fuck with Wayne. He will not be on my new music, no nothing. I ain't
Lil Wayne is
like
recent
Lil
Wayne is
just
fire, bro.
not it. Like you,
Recent Wayne
it is
fire.
not it.
But listen,
It's not it.
we're about to end the show. Du Bois.